Seems like we have some breaking news. So let's put our tinfoil condom on once again. So everybody knows about the Epstein bullcrap going on. How some say that he offed himself, but most of us with brains don't think so because of all the controversy and the suspicious crap that surrounds it, plus them not releasing the Epstein files and promising they're going to do so and then never do, and then promising they're going to do so and then never do. Because we all know that high prominent government officials and billionaires in this world, like Hawking and probably Bill Gates or whoever, is on those flight logs and on those lists with Epstein. So we know the files will probably never be released, even though they were promised to us forever. Even Trump has promised, Bondi's promised, but for whatever reason, they still have not released them. Well. This coming from CNN, that Virginia Griff, it's not giraffe, a prominent survivor of Epstein's sex crimes, who alleged Britain's Prince Andrew abused her when she was a teenager, has died by offing herself, her family said, and she was 41. How many of you actually believe that she offed herself? This seems to be a trend. It's like saying Hillary Clinton's name in a bad way. It's like saying Voldemort. You just know that you're all of a sudden going to off yourself in some way. Maybe a gun to the back of the head with your left hand, kind of like the guy who spilled the beans on the CIA about JFK's assassination. Covered that. Go look in the conspiracy folder. Anyway, the police in Western Australia, her death is not being treated as suspicious. She lost her life to suicide after being a lifelong victim of sexual abuse and sex trafficking. Virginia was a fierce warrior for the fight against sexual abuse and sex trafficking. She was the light that lifted so many survivors. In the end, the toll of abuse is so heavy it became unbearable for Virginia to handle its weight. Giraffe, a mother of three, was one of the most vocal accusers of the wealthy and well-connected sex offender Epstein. In 2019, she publicly alleged Epstein trafficked her and forced her to have sex with her friends, including Prince Andrew, or with his friends, including Prince Andrew, when she was 17. She also claimed that Prince was aware she was underage at the US at the time. Prince Andrew repeatedly denied the claim. Well, no shit. In July of 2019, Epstein was indicted on one count of sexually trafficking minors and blah, blah, blah. A month later, he allegedly offed himself in prison. So, in 2009, a settlement agreement unsealed in 22 showed that Epstein paid Giraffe $500,000 to drop a case without admission of liability or fault. Prior to that, Epstein pleaded guilty in 2008 to state prostitution charges, one involving a 14-year-old girl, and served 13 months in prison. Okay, so I'm so tired of this whole entire government cover-up bullcrap. It is like out of a bad movie. I don't mean to be a weirdo tinfoil hat wearing person when it comes to the government, but every single time something like this happens, they cover the crap out of it, or they cover it up and say, don't talk about it ever again. It's Voldemort. You cannot say the names. And then we always get promised that they're going to release these files so it would shut everybody up, but they never do. It's just like the JFK stuff. They released the files way too late, so that way nobody cared about the truth. Whenever it was pretty damn plain in the files that we went over on this channel a few months ago, that the CIA and the FBI had every single thing to do with JFK's assassination. It's like I said back then, history repeats itself. If you don't learn from it, you're doomed to repeat it. And if you see what happened then, you can almost predict what's happening now and what's going to happen in the future. Epstein did not off himself. Yes, he absolutely, without a doubt, deserves to be hung by his ball sack and de-skinned alive and burn in hell for the rest of eternity. Not arguing that. I'm arguing that our government and whoever else, these rich people that are paying off our government, are 100% covering this crap up so that way their names are not put out there, so that way people in power will stay in power. That's all this is. It's a power move and it's a power game. That's why all these people that start talking out and start showing proof are automatically ex-nayed. That's why these files will never be released. So, I don't even know where we go from here. I don't know what the solution is, but something's got to give. We cannot continue to live in a world where we are fed bullshit and we eat it and say, thank you, may I have another. So, trust your government, trust your media, do whatever you want. I don't, because they have shown me no reason to do that. So, call me a conspiracy theorist, that's fine, because 99% of the shit that I think and talk about ends up coming true. That's about it. Unbelievable.